Hello and welcome to Rockingham. We are here at Old Bumpy Rockingham, which is where we only ever seem to go, I guess. Still haven't run the new Rockingham, but I don't mind it because this place is great. And we are here for the Gen 4 series, which at least that makes era appropriate sense anyway. We've got a really big field for this one. 29 cars signed up, and I think it's single split. So we had 29 people sign up, 29 people in this session. So I hope that doesn't mean we're going to get a lot of yellows just from having so many cars on track. I'm hoping we can get some good racing in, because I think this could be a real fun one, especially if we do get a lot of laps logged. We're going to go try to qualify here. Got my brake bias back at 60%. I think I'll move it back in the car as well once we get into the race, but for qualifying, probably not quite so necessary. See what we can do.
Green, green, green. Okay, here comes your first time lap.
Fastest lap for Colin.
Tried something a little bit different there. I don't think I like it. I saw another guy. He was kind of running like a middle line, drifting up through the corner, middle of the corner, and it was working really well for him, but I don't think it worked too well for me for my speed. So we're going to do what I'm more familiar with here, and that's run higher on entry.
23.43.
Cut down like that, get a good run out of the corner. Still not my finest effort, but it'll be okay. Keep it out of the wall. Shortest way to the line. 23.323. We'll take it. Hopefully that'll be good enough for a good starting position. Got a couple guys in the twos there. That's about where my fastest was running. I'm about a tenth off of what my best laps are. Probably should have just stuck with what I knew best on the first lap. But I had watched another guy that was hitting some really good laps, and he was doing it by like drifting up from the center lane and then getting a good run on exit. And I guess maybe if I practiced that, there could have been some more speed in it, but I didn't practice it, so not really working for me there. But I think we'll get a nice start anyway. Right now we're P3. Hopefully that'll be enough to get us in front of any wrecks that might happen. I could definitely see some quick wrecks with the whole field on top of each other. Single split early on. These corners are pretty rough here. It's a difficult track for sure.
What's your speed?
Practice the pits. Pretty sure I got it to 40, but it needs to tell me that laps won't count until you reset to the pits, so I can't see my actual speed right now. But I'm looking forward to this one. I'm glad that we have something fun to race this week while everything else is at Daytona. At least fun for me, since I'm not too much into the super speedways.
Right
Ooh,
here.
23-1. Look at that. That's impressive from the number one car. That makes sense. We'll be P4. I think I would like to be on the outside anyway. I don't think I'm too upset about losing the bottom lane. We're gonna be trying to save our tires, but I don't think I want to lose too much track position either until we're sure that we're actually going to be running green for any length of time. So I think I might have to go a little bit more aggressive than I would like to be at the start, just to make sure that we're actually going to be able to do some laps. Otherwise, I'm going to lose a couple spots trying to save tires, and then we're going to get a caution, and I'll lose a couple more on the next restart, and we'll get a caution, and that's just not going to be good for business. So I guess we're just going to have to push a little bit harder at the start, and then if we get some space, then we could try using that brake bias to our advantage, getting the car slowed down, all that good stuff. Like I said, I'm going to move the brake bias back to 57, using the in-car adjustment. Try to get it slowed down plenty. And try not to kill the tires through the exit as well. Just being patient on throttle.
That's the end of the session.
All that good stuff. So they're kicking us out of the car. Good luck, Dan. He's in here as well. league race member. Think of Gavin's. I don't know if he's in like Nick's races as well, although I'm usually not in those races either since I can never make it to them, unfortunately, but regardless, good luck to him. P4 is where we're starting. Let me make sure everything's exactly how I want it here. Looks like it. Alright, so we will have 100 laps here at Rockingham upcoming.
You're on the outside this
About
time.
70 on a full tank of fuel.
The air temp is 71.
So we'll try to get to about like lap 26 or something. And then we'll probably be in a spot where we can consider fueling it to the end from that point on. So I feel like you could save some fuel pretty good here, using a lot more of the off-throttle time. Session last lap ready for us. Only 2 sets of tires. Have to be smart about how we use those. So you can get away with a lot here with this car and using up tires and such. We've seen in the Diet Dr. Pepper series, for example, Nick go on to win a race using 2 tires. You can definitely use a little bit of strategy. So we'll keep that in mind, though I would prefer just the safe option. If I don't have to switch anything up, I would prefer the safe option. Just take 4 and
5 cars left to grid.
be able to drive how I want.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid.
So just about to get rolling here.
Waiting on the final
That was a
car to
really
grid.
nice lap. 110 is crazy.
There are 2 additional sets of tires for this race.
I can get up to like the low 2s. That was my fastest. I think my best was like a 213, but that's a whole 10th faster. That's crazy. So here we go. We're about to get rolling. Really nice looking paint scheme in front of us. Reminds me of like Dave Blaney or something. Was it like the... What number was that car? It was like the 59 or something. Wasn't it something interesting like that? The Amico. That's always a good scheme. So 1 to green here already. Rockingham's got a lot of short track field, but it is 1 mile or larger. Only 1 lap of pacing to do. Surely it's not a first gear start, right? That would be crazy. I don't like that. That feels very unsettled. Maybe the leader can do a quick shift and get a nice launch, but I think from the second row here, I'm definitely just gonna go ahead and do second gear, because this car's got a lot of power. Don't need to be tempting fate on the initial start either, with 100 laps. Upcoming here at the Rock,
About to go green.
Gen
Stay
4
focused.
series. Let's get some racing done. Hopefully it'll be a good one. Hopefully we can get some green flag laps in. We'll see.
Okay,
The
mate,
pace
get
car
ready.
is in. Green flag, green flag.
A little bit of a quick shift, trying to avoid those higher RPMs. They can be a little bit unsettled.
Inside.
Around the outside.
Clear inside.
6 there. Seems like some of these guys in front of us are just letting the car roll through the corner rather than
You're now in third.
trying to keep it to the bottom. That's probably smart, because as long as you're not turning the steering wheel too hard, you're probably not being too bad with the tires. Although there, I was able to kind of steer the car down to the bottom using the brakes.
Okay, Colton, the next car is Bruno, car number
But
3.
I think that's the 10 back there being very aggressive. Looks like he pushed up the 7 through the corner there. We'll have to keep that in mind if he starts approaching us. He might be trying to go fast. Oh, shoot.
Outside. Outside. Clear. Car inside. Clear
That
inside.
head got very loose. Well, the 10 indeed aggressive, but no issue for him getting past us there. I guess maybe I got a little bit too close to the 3. I might have got too close to you, the back of you there and gotten you loose. I'm sorry.
On me.
What is happening here? That was the worst time to catch that 25. Single split here is on the 3 ultimately, but still I'm not trying to get anybody unsettled here this early. I didn't think I was too close to him, but I might have been better served for both of us to just give more space. Because obviously it's not helping me having to check up a bunch either if someone's getting loose.
23.413.
Why are you coming down like that, dude?
I'm actually kind of impressed that we've been able to do 6 laps so far. Given that it is single split.
That was your fastest lap of the session. The leader consider 23.854.
Got some smoke, so I don't know how long it's going to last. Whoa. Leader in the wall. I think the 10 making a move on him there. Maybe things got a little bit dicey. I don't know if the one liked that. It looks like he's maybe showing a little bit of displeasure by racing real close to the guy. There's a bumper in turn 1. Good thing there are not debris cautions, I guess, but oh my goodness. Looks like everything but a wreck is happening. There's more bumper in turn 3. And I think that is the source. That is a pink vehicle entering pit road. Everything but a wreck so far. Here at Rockingham. Wonder if the one's got any damage from getting to the wall like he did. Cleanup crew's able to pick up that front bumper during the active racetrack. Got some daredevils out here cleaning up. More bumpers falling off of vehicles.
You've just done a 23.
We're racing through a junkyard here at The Rock. Oh, I forgot to put my brake bias back. They're functioning pretty well so far, but I still want to do that.
Outside. Outside is clear.
There we go. Just trying to get as much rotation on the brakes as possible. So that way I'm not needing to get that rotation through the steering wheel instead, and therefore putting pressure on the right front. So the 10 is in the lead. He was definitely pushing hard early though, so I definitely expect the 1 to be able to overtake him again if it stays green. And what do you know? It does not.
Good battle around there, Ford.
Still too early to take fuel or tires though,
Catch up 1 car.
so I'm glad I was saving. We'll be starting P3 unless there are any pit stops in front of us here. Let's bag it down. Don't need to be using tire under yellow.
Catch the pace car.
Here's a pace car. We're going to have to wait for that anyway, so we'll make some room here.
Hey, come on up here, 26.
Pit road's open.
Restart could be interesting now that we got some laps on these tires, and assuming guys are not going to take a fresh set. Could get very squirrely on throttle. We'll have to watch carefully in front of us, and we'll see if the guys behind can hold on to it too.
Hey, 26, you got a pass in.
I'm not pitting, and
Thank you, sir.
neither is the one.
29 car.
We got some people back there taken, though. We got the 6, the 3. The 3, I don't know if he ended up getting any damage after his slide. I don't know if he ended up getting to the wall or anything. I didn't think he did, but I didn't see it all happen.
Car 25 got the lucky dog. Let them pass.
It looks
on
like
the
just 2
outside.
takers. Nope, we got some more in the back, it looks like. But too early for me. We got about 70 laps and a full tank of fuel. So we're going to have to get to about lap 26, like I said, at the earliest, to try to make it to the end on fuel. And so I don't think I want to be heading down pit road for a set of tires before then either. So we'll restart P3 here instead. Up 1 spot from the start of this thing. feel like we're probably in an advantageous position on tires compared to the 10. Don't know about the 1. The 1's going to be really tough to beat here today, but we'll see how we match up with him as well once we get going again. And who knows, maybe the 10's going to be just fine.
1 to go. Next time by. Line up on the outside.
Looks like we'll have some lap cars on the inside. I didn't see exactly how the 10 passed the 1, but it looked to me like the 1 was maybe getting real close to him, showing that maybe there's not going to be a lot of room given between the two of them. Oh, that's a good scheme. Let me see it. No, 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 come back! I think it's like a sprint, like Kyle Petty-esque scheme back there. I don't know why he's going backward. Isn't he a lap traffic? Starting on the inside? I guess he doesn't have to. I wanted to admire that paint scheme, darn it. Oh well. Gonna go back green here. We've got 85 laps to go. A lot more racing to do. FedEx will lead us off. Can't see.
Can we not do that, please?
Green flag, green flag. The leader did a 10.631.
We 1 and 2 pretty good. Use enough brake to get it around the bottom here. Just ease it around. Big gap already, about 1 second behind us somehow. I don't know if they got side by side and that slowed them down or what. I'm liking how this is going so far though. I feel like I'm able to use the brakes pretty good. I've gotten away from the way I feel like I should be approaching Rockingham the last couple of times I've come here. I've had success in the past by just really riding that brake pedal.
Fucking course, man! Why are you pushing that fucking hard, man? Why is it me? Why do you have...
What on earth is going on back there?
Single file. Pit road is closed.
Why are you just bouncing all over the place for 2 laps and then finally overcorrects it straight into the wall? Like, learn how to drive the car before you try to drive it fast.
Well, we've got ourselves another wreck. 8 letting us know all about it. Sounds like there was an overcorrection. Still too early to pit. It's closer, though. But I'm not doing it. Only 2 sets of tires. Does not seem necessary at this point.
Now open.
So we will go ahead and stay out. Hopefully the entire field does not pit.
Now you're not trying to run everybody over under caution.
Because that would be bad, but I'm pretty content staying out still. Looks like the 10 is as well. 1.
Gonna be okay, buddy.
Seeing what everybody else is doing.
It's just frustrating, man, because, like, start from the back, then stay away from this, and just... The idiots still find you. There's no running from them.
Car 26 got the lucky dog. Let them pass on the outside.
Eight's having a rough time. It sounds like he probably got mixed up in some single split action there. It's gonna happen anytime he got... I mean, we had some guys that were like 900 in here, and
22, you're blinking pretty bad.
guys that are just trying to learn maybe.
26 car by.
Are just struggling a lot.
What did you say? I knew I was blinking and just hopped up back on.
If we get another yellow, it might be time to head down pit road and fill this thing full of fuel.
That's part I was talking to the 5. I was just letting you know about the blinking.
10-4, 10-4.
As much as, I don't even know if you would want to take tires, to be honest with you. I mean, it's so early. You only get 2 extra sets. Can't put the old ones on either, so...
Yeah, but if it starts doing it again, let me know. I don't know what's going on. Ever since
No, man.
Line up on the outside.
It'd probably be pretty bold to not take a set of tires, but You haven't really used them too much yet.
I've noticed it's worse under yellow. You were
I guess
pretty
we'll worry
okay
about that
during the green
if it
flag.
happens.
Yeah, if it gets too bad though, just let me know and I'll get out of your way.
So we'll try this again. It was a little bit unsettled on throttle. Hey, there's that scheme I was trying to look at before. It is the Sprint. The 27 in this case, but I think it was like the 45 or something in real life. Oh, that's a lot of people that just left. That must have been a big wreck.
Come on.
They're going back
Oh
green.
my god. That's personally
About
my
to go
fault. I
green.
was following the
Don't make it.
pit road. That's where we pay attention to what's going on ahead of us. I
Red
was,
car's
and
off.
then abruptly slowed down. I had no...
We are going.
I had started slowing
Green
down.
flag.
That's too close.
The leader is running 10.579.
You need some... Oh my god.
Big run there. Not enough to do anything with, though.
Car outside.
Well, maybe. He almost seems like he's letting us go, but not really trying to pass him.
Outside clear.
He's kind of looking.
Thanks.
Car feels good at this point.
Another
happy
one
with
just
how the
never
handling
driving
is
their
going?
horn, and they don't care to spin out right in front of somebody. Okay, so what? I hit the fucking gas pedal a little too early. Why don't y'all quit calling out people's flaws and start helping people? Being negative ain't gonna change
Filling
shit.
up now should get us to the end.
It's not being negative. It's getting y'all to realize maybe don't hit the gas pedal yet then.
If you're gonna keep them
They're very upset back there. I guess I'm pretty happy I'm up here after whatever's going on back there. Seems like the 10 has backed down a little bit now that he's got the track position, so he might be able to stick up there a little bit longer, but the 1 looks like he's challenging.
No, your tone of voice is unacceptable, man. Like, the way you're talking to people. I get what you're saying, but it's the way you're saying it that's quite rude. And uncalled for.
Really liking how the braking is able to kind of send us toward the bottom of the track like that. I'm not really using any steering wheel to get it down there. 1 gets the run. On the 10, gets to the inside. That's going to be a tough pass on the bottom now. Unless the 10's really off pace, he's going to be able to get those runs on the exit like that, yeah. And hold him off. These two want to fight for a little bit. I'm all about it.
23.866.
Use their stuff up a little bit, and then maybe I can beat them both. We got a 1.2 second gap behind us. I don't feel like I'm using much tire at the moment, so maybe we can find ourselves in a good spot here. One gets a big run, is looking, thinking about it, not quite going for it yet though. Getting a run out of 4 now. Gonna try it in 1 and 2 instead. What a great track this is though, man. What good racing you get. It's so fun. You get such great runs and get alongside guys and they can fight back. Tire saving matters so long as you get the long green runs that you need for the tires to come into play.
Thanks, Mark.
Was at 24.20.
What the hell are you doing?
Uh-oh, we got smoke up ahead.
Yeah, no
Something
problem.
happened.
There wasn't no safe way around that guy in the lap car, so I don't care for that.
We're probably going to get another yellow here in just a minute. Do I just try to push a little bit harder then? If we're going to have to pit anyway? Probably. Maybe once we get a little bit closer again, we can try to do something with it. But I feel like I'm not having to push very hard, and I'm here in P3. I feel like I'm feeling pretty good at the moment. So the 7 is approaching from behind. More and more guys are leaving this large lobby. We started with 29. We've got less than that now. It almost seems like he's driving away again. Very interesting.
Looks like was a
Deleted did a 24.15.
Could be the ones backing off, letting his tires cool down though. Waiting for his chance to make a move. Got lap traffic in front of us, the 26. Should give him plenty of room.
Car outside. Clear outside if you want it.
Drives hard into turn one. I think he got the wall. It would be interesting if we ended up going green until pit stops at this point. That'd be very surprising given the start of this race, but we're doing okay right now. We're fighting again for the lead. Mostly happy riding here right now, but we do have guys approaching from behind, making me a little bit nervous.
pit window is open.
Side by side out of two, that's always tough. Very close, but they make it out. Always gets my eyebrows raised a little bit when guys are side by side in two here. Things can go wrong very easily. Maybe a little bit of wall on entry there for the one. I'm getting really good turn in on entry to 3 now, almost too much. I kind of clipped the apron there. Too much of a good thing, I guess. It'd be nice to have that turn in, but gotta control it properly. We're right up behind these guys now.
That lap was a 24.41.
The leader just did a 24.60.
Oh my god, he's spinning.
Outside. Clear. Car outside. The next car.
10 got the wall and started spinning or something. I had to react to it.
Clear. Car outside. Clear.
Oh, that's not good.
Car outside.
The lap time was a
Two getting more outside.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Stay
Got
low.
our outside here.
Still there. Keep low.
They are suddenly fighting for position.
Clear up top. Outside. Outside is clear.
Anderson, car number 7 is next to the race.
Inside. Clear. But
Bye, Ray.
Oh, what happened to that guy? He lost it, I think.
okay, you're in second.
This
Outside.
guy's in the wall. That's how he lost it before, I assume. He's gonna continue bouncing it off the wall in order to keep his position, I guess.
Clear outside if you want
It's
it.
a little bit cheap, but I assume his car's gonna fall apart eventually if he keeps doing
Car
it.
outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side.
Or it'll wreck
Outside,
all of
clear.
us in the process. Guess we'll find out eventually.
Outside. Still there.
That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear up top.
Just gonna keep kind of taking it easy on the bottom here. Eventually, I think we can pull this off.
Still there. Hold your line. clear. Car outside. Caution. Yellow
Oh, you're
flag.
kidding me.
Line up, single
Right when we were
file.
about to pass
Closed.
him.
Pit road is closed. Left us 10. Carbide. You had the
Wish I
position
could've
when
got
the
a
yellow
Well, we
flag.
get to restart again.
That would've been nice.
Catch up
I didn't
10.
know what
Car.
happened. I saw you shoot sideways off the car.
Tim's just
behind
gonna
you.
keep
Or a
bouncing
car
it off the
behind
wall
you,
and nearly
behind
wrecking
you.
guys in
Too
order to
bad.
keep the lead, I guess.
I just saw you shooting inside. I didn't know if you got help or if you just got loose.
Man, I was about to pass him too. Worst time for that yellow to come out.
My bad, Mike. I didn't think that dumbass was gonna just clear himself off you. We were so close together.
Come on, bottom.
Catch the pace car.
Come on, Lemon. Go all the way around.
I'm pitting for damage on default.
Alright, fuel and tires.
I mean, the 10 car was coming all the way down. So,
Gonna be filling it
first
Pit road.
full,
off the other
I assume. We'll make sure it's full though.
Tires off these things, like I'm trying to figure out how to manage.
You too, though. Maybe we
Yeah,
could beat the
I'm
10
sorry
off
that I got into
pit
it, Mike.
road
I
if
didn't
we're
think
lucky.
that time he was gonna cut you off. My fault. We were just so tight together.
Well, you're alright. He was just all over the place. I was trying to get around him, but
The leader, Hughes,
Didn't
is
happen.
pitting. All right, Colton, we'll fuel you to the end of the race.
Alright, he's gonna be pitting before us, so we gotta watch out for that.
Pit box in.
Should
10.
we pack it full of fuel here?
Yeah, I don't know if the Dan had any
Three,
play with it coming
2,
from the top to the
1.
bottom.
Right
It's
here.
kind of whipping you sideways.
Alright. 77.80. That's not too bad.
Should save it.
I think I'm okay with that.
That's it. Go.
Can certainly be a lot worse at Rockingham.
You only have one time.
Oh, look who won the race off pit road.
Catch up 18. Car.
Nice. Alright, so we will be able to lead the field off then. We're going to get passed immediately by the 10, because he's kind of taking a short run approach. Just getting in the back of me there. I don't think first gear is what we want.
1 to go. Next time by.
no, you
Line up on the
literally just
outside.
drove down the track.
Oh, this 18 is going to be in front of us, isn't he? Is he going to be leading it off? I think he is, actually. Or is it putting him on the inside? He might be multiple laps down and therefore on the
Yeah,
inside.
he's probably gonna sit there and act like he didn't do nothing, right?
Okay. So, second gear start. Should be able to get a good launch. Alright, we've got,
No, I haven't been doing a great job, but I'm just
what's that, 43 laps to go? Is that correct? No, 53 laps to go. Wondered why the 10 was all up my rear end. Get the restart
About to
here.
go green. Stay focused. Pace car is off. Green flag, green flag. Okay, you are the
26,
leader.
you're supposed to be in the inside line, bro. What are you doing there? You're a lap down, you're supposed to be in the inside. Not in the middle of that. Oh my god.
Something's going on back there. It sounds like maybe some lineup issues and then wrecking some more, maybe.
Gotta read your screen, brother.
This is going to be one of those cases
Yeah, my bad. I wasn't paying attention.
where we're probably going to have to fight a little bit for this track position as much as I would rather save my tire. Just because it has been proven that we've been getting a lot of yellows in this race. That track position could be very important. Gonna try to keep the tires on it,
Just
but at
set
the same
the
time,
for the session.
keep that 10 behind us if we can. Got Mason Massey back there in P4. He's on his way forward. Part-timer in the O'Reilly series. Doing some throwback Gen 4 racing here today. That's a car about nearly hitting the pit entry barrels.
Okay, Colton.
And that was me getting loose looking at the guy. Nearly hitting the pit entry barrels.
Plenty of fuel.
Probably should pay attention to my own car, huh? We're gonna take the higher line here, try to defend.
We're halfway in the race.
And we're gonna go back to the bottom, since we got a little bit of room now. Take the bottom whenever we can. Save our stuff. Take that faster line up high when necessary. Try to defend against the 10. Probably gonna have to take the high line again in 1 and 2 here. Nice, he's plenty enough back. Okay. It's mirror driving to a point, but it's not like modern mirror driving where it's putting arrow on guys. It's more just adjusting my pace based on what I'm seeing back there. Okay, this is going to be a high line 1 and 2, because he's going to get a big run right there.
Lap times are pretty consistent.
He's good at running that high line, that's for sure. Knows how to get it done. Get me loose a little bit. Bottom here. Gonna get a good run on us though. He's in the wall. Okay, that saved us a little bit. Another chance to run the bottom. Bottom 1 and 2 is not so bad anyway. If we can hit it right. He's been in the wall a few times. You would think maybe that would hurt his car a little bit, but I guess he hasn't hit it too hard. Damage model's often very forgiving here on iRacing.
You've just done a 23.85.
Got some sarcastic thanks in the chat. Could we see a yellow here in a moment? Not yet. We've got about 0.4 to the guy behind. The 1's still back there, though. I bet he's saving his stuff plenty at the moment, and is probably going to be making a charge later. He's probably been saving since the start of this run. Ten's moving forward again. Looked like he got a little bit tight back there. He didn't quite get a big run. He looks like he's hurt his tires a little bit already, potentially. That speed he had off the rip. Not quite as dramatic. Seems like he's likely to fight pretty hard for position as well, if he fights as hard as he did for the lead for P2. That could delay the 1 getting to us for longer. I think being able to get the lead from that pit stop is going to serve us very well here, especially if it goes green. Don't feel like I'm hurting my tires too much. It feels a little bit tighter than it did during that first run when I was really saving. But we're back to the tire saving line now. Or at least my version of it. I don't know if it's the right one, but my version of it. Hopefully we'll be okay longer. Looks like they're side by side for second already back there, the 10 fighting them off. There's a car on the apron. Don't stop, please. He's gonna stop, isn't he? Please don't. Maybe he's okay. Some tracks you can stop on the apron, some you can't. Maybe if he did stop, he was fine
The
then.
lap time was
Looked like he was about to stop his car.
24.33.
Should always bring your car to the pits. Should always bring your car to the pits just in case. It takes half a second to bring your car around, and you don't risk affecting everybody else's race. That's my thoughts on that.
That wouldn't block. I got losing cars here. Thank you, brother.
Now he's rolling again? I don't know what's going on down there. It's like he's like stopping as if he had a slowdown to get rid of or something. And he's gonna come up on track. Strange things are happening. The 1, meanwhile, has gotten past the 10. He is now half a second behind us, so the 10 was not able to hold him off for all too long. He could be in trouble. I know that 1's going to be really good, and he's probably been able to save his stuff better here.
Car outside. Clear.
Probably the worst place on track to catch a lap car, but he didn't do anything wrong there. He did a good job holding his line up there. It was just bad luck for me. I guess we're just going to have to try to do the thing that
In front of us is now 1 lap
he did
behind.
with the 10.
His lap time was at 24.50.
Try to defend if he is going for the run on us. Indeed he is. He's going for that high line in 3 and 4. It's going to give him a huge run.
That lap was at 24.35.
Quite able to do anything with it though. Not yet. Maybe a little bit of dirty air or something can
Thank you.
slow him down. I think we're going to need to hope for that. He's trying to get the running the higher line, and it's not too dramatic for him up there. Although he definitely made some gains that time through.
Okay, Colton, the next car is 4
Here he is.
laps behind.
Well, that's a wall.
He's running the high line better than I can.
I'm sorry.
He's got a really good feel for being able to do that cut down line.
Inside. Clear inside. Inside. Stay high.
Ooh,
Clear
what's
inside.
there?
The lap car was gone for like half a lap.
It wasn't you.
Inside. Clear inside.
High line there. Gotta play defense.
Car in front is 18, 4 laps behind.
On line 1 and 2 this time. I think 1 and 2, the bottom, isn't really so bad. He's able to do that cut down line though, that's really good. I can't quite do that.
Inside. Still inside.
Oh wow,
Clear
that was a good
inside.
move. Nicely done. Dang it, man.
The
That was a
next
really good
car,
move.
the
Time is 24.52.
Deleted is
Nah, contact is
24.26.
Yeah, lap traffic ahead though, making things interesting, that's for sure.
Car outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side.
Why is this lap car fighting
Can
me?
you at least sit on the track and make
Please get out of the way.
so everybody can get tired?
Slowing us
Just
both
done
down doing that.
24.66.
Well, we'll see. Maybe something will happen through lap traffic. Maybe the tires will swing my direction. I doubt that, but you never know. was able to get that pass done though through 3 and 4 on the
6-1.
lower lane. I wasn't able to carry enough momentum to keep side by side with them. It was just really well done. Like I said, props to him. It was a good, clean pass. He outskilled me. I can recognize it when it happens.
Park in the middle of the track.
One. Leader caught him at a bad spot.
Alright, he's gone.
Clear high.
We'll just hang with them. You never know what can happen with all this, with all these lap cars. Like I said, got guys covering every lane.
Car outside. Outside, clear.
Okay, we got 22 to go now. There's still a decent amount of laps left. Hopefully we're able to keep the tires on it enough to at least hold second position. I haven't really been able to look at the gap back to third too much. The team coming out from pit road, I wonder if he's going to have fresh tires. It's Mason Massey back there in P3.
The lead
Looking to track me down.
24.588.
Almost wonder if... Is it worth moving up the track? Are we going to use up the same amount of tire anyway as the conditions get tighter? I don't know. Team's going low, I guess.
Inside. Stay high. Clear.
I need him to hold on to his race car if he's going to be passing. I think that's a reasonable request. He got past us just fine. Just looked a little scary on exit.
Okay, Holton, the next car is 5.
He's looking to unlap himself now. Not sure why some guys are pitting. I really don't know why you would do that. We should be good to the end on fuel. It's passing in 2. That's dangerous, man. What a weird place to decide to do that. Get it done though. It's successfully navigated. Looks like that gap back to Massey back there in P3, holding steady at about 1.2 to 1.4. Leader's gotten a little bit on us here, but not too much. Seems like it's ebbing and flowing with the lap traffic. I'm going to try running bottom 1 and 2 because I think that works fine, and then maybe I'll move up in 3 and 4. There's a lot of speed up there. I don't know how much we're saving tire running the bottom anyway.
I'm trying to let
man,
y'all know
that is
I don't think that
scary.
he's doing such.
3, unfortunately, he's had a bad race. Looks like he's gotten damage. Started right in front of us, and now he's back there getting lapped.
24.7.
Oh my gosh, they're about to wreck. Holy cow.
The car ahead is 2. Laps behind.
Car outside.
Scary lap traffic, man.
Outside, clear.
My bro, it's for 13th. Like, yeah, dang, you ain't gotta race that hard for it.
He is quite upset. 14's losing it in front of us. What are we doing?
Clear inside.
I'm sorry, Leaders, I'm trying to stay out of the way. I just burned the light run off.
Car outside. Clear up top.
Oh, that's crazy. Now I'm nowhere near you and they're fine.
Alright. Happy to make it past that group. That was looking a little bit
Heads up.
frightening. 1.3 up to the leader.
25.23.
Had to really lift off there for the fishtailing lap car. Oh great, we got more people coming off pit road, I assume here. Maybe not, it says he actually pit lap 61, which was 20-something laps ago, so I guess maybe he was just down on the bottom for some reason. Forgot that I'm supposed to be running the high line in 3 and 4. I just ran the bottom. I mean, you can see how it compares, I guess. It looks like it probably is just a hint faster, but not much. Yeah, that is faster on the high line there.
10 to go this time by.
.3 ahead. He's probably just managing that gap, but maybe we can make him think a little bit at least.
Thanks.
The leader is running 24.80.
10th faster that lap, but he was approaching lap traffic as well.
Okay, Colton, the next car is 1 lap behind.
It's fresh tires catching us here.
That's good consistency, keep it up.
Getting us loose.
Inside,
Goes.
clear inside.
The next car
At some point we gained a
behind.
bunch on P3.
Outside. Outside is clear.
What a great run this has actually ended up being, though. I can't believe it. Single split with all the issues we're seeing out on track that
I'm sorry, man. I've been watching.
everyone's been able to hold on to it for so long.
Yeah, Bryce, I saw you.
You definitely see there being a late yellow, but still, it's been a long run.
It's my first race this season. I have to know the right front off of it. So I'm trying to stay out of the way.
You got 5 laps to go.
5 laps to go. We do have one green-white checkered in this series, if I remember correctly. Have to keep that in mind. Still see some guys really just all over the track. Ooh, that was close.
Laps behind.
I don't know if you saw that the leader had to dodge the John Deere car, it looked like. Bit of a scary moment for those guys.
Car inside. Clear inside.
I have to go high in 1 and 2 here.
The leader is running 25.113.
Was actually quite a bit faster. Maybe I should be running the high line in 1 and 2, but it's probably too late regardless.
Two left to go. 2 to go.
2 to go. Keep it together. We'll be on the podium.
Here to go, so we're coming to the white flag. Hopefully we can get there.
White flag. White
We're
flag.
safely moving past the lap traffic, and white flag achieved. Love to see it.
Okay, Colton, Hamilton. One more to go. Keep it together. We'll be on the podium. The car in front of us is one lap behind.
Oh, come on.
Good win one. Didn't expect we'd get that long run to end it.
That's the winner. Podium. Brilliant. This is more like it. That's the
There's
end
the
of the
flag.
session.
It's over.
My tires a little
Yeah,
bit too
man,
much.
11, I wanted to
Great
race
job.
you.
You did really well.
Nicely done. We get P2 though. That's not bad.
Win, Ryan.
All right.
So respect to him. He made a really good pass.
Good race,
He
everybody.
clearly had better tires
My
there.
strategy did not pay
I started that
off.
last
I
run
about 10 laps earlier.
driving a little bit harder, trying to fight off the 10. And I think that did make a difference for
I was
us
hoping there was gonna be a
with
late
long
caution.
run pace. We gave it our best, and we're still able to hold on to P2, beat a real life O'Reilly Series driver. So that's that's worth something. 49.67 though, compared to our first set of tires, which, to be fair, was much younger, I guess you could say, less old. They were only 2% worse on the right front. And these were obviously much older, but the disparity between the right front and the right rear much higher. I do think that has a lot to do with putting more temperature into that right front early in that run, and it snowballing from there. So probably could have fought back a little bit harder if we went easier at the start, kept the tire heat out of it, and then maybe defended a little bit if he got to us from there, but not quite able to. Still, though, feel pretty good about a P2 finish here. In this one, only 2.3K strength of field, but there were some really fast guys in here. You get these really large fields like this, single split, it really lowers, weighs down that strength of field. But P2, nothing to sneeze at, so I'm pretty happy with it. We'll go back and look, see what some of these yellows were. Ended up being a great run to the end, surprisingly. There was still plenty of stuff happening on track, it sounded like, but thankfully nothing that brought out the yellow. So let's see what it looked like. Starting here on lap 2, just some wall right there with a lawnmower. Ooh, running it back for lap 2. And then here was the 3 getting loose there. I wasn't nearly as close to him as I thought I was. I thought maybe I was a little bit too close to his rear end and maybe getting him loose, and maybe I still was. Because I did approach him kind of on entry a little bit. He's getting loose right there already, and then I get close to him again. So I don't know. I tried to slow down my best and not get into him. And that's what allowed the 10 to take advantage. He was in just that right amount of, in that right spot where he could see it happening and not have to lift. Being able to take full advantage of it, past 3 cars on one straightaway. And he nearly was able to take that to a win if things had turned out a little bit differently. Where did he end up finishing? Oh no. What happened? What happened to him? Where'd he go? P21, something must have happened. That sucks for him. He was running a really good race. 27 on the exit of 4. A little kiss of the barrels, but it could have been much worse. Running the wall line in 1 and 2. Not a great angle taken to the corner there. Oh no, he loses it as well off the top. Scary situation. Everyone's okay. Might have brought out the yellow, I can't tell. There's some of those bumpers that were flying off. We had debris all over the track at one point. Uh-oh, and we know that the pink 12 was one of them. Oof, there it is. That is a front bumper lost. Goodbye, my friend. Some more wall hits in turns 1 and 2. Very easy to do, especially you get longer in a run. That right front starts wearing out more. It's not going to want to turn for you. 23 gets it that time. 26 is making a habit of it. We're getting around him right there. Oh, he was just losing a... Oh, no. He also hit the wall. I think it was just showing us because of the lost bumper thing going on, but he also actually got the wall. 16 looking like Christian Fittipaldi or John Andretti. Uh-oh. Now he's spinning. He lost a little piece of his car there as well. The 11 taking the scenic route through the grasslands. It was a nice dodge. Did what he had to do to avoid the spinning car. Uh-oh. Then what happened here? So this is after the wreck. Somehow not a yellow. And the 11 entering the corner from a really bad angle. Somehow the 24 just barely touching the back of him sent him around. Bit of strange physics there maybe, but that does bring out the yellow. Everyone finding their place in line, I guess. Uh-oh, here comes the checkup. Yep. That's what single file does on iRacing for some reason. This will happen at least once a race, it feels like. Check up and then guys just running into each other. Thankfully didn't cause a delayed green, that's always annoying. Probably should have though if he's backwards here. I don't know if it was 1 to green, 2 to green, or what. Excuse me. Big yawn. So continuing on, that was just a tiny little tap. The 28's losing it. Keeps it from going around, though. 23 finds the outside wall in 1 and 2 there, and then not turning out of turn 2. That looks exactly like something that you would just have to learn over time here at Rockingham. Like, you really cannot get it to turn from the high side out of 2. Very difficult to get it to point on exit if you don't turn down in time. And then we got guys flying through here and just finding each other there. He was broken, probably didn't know where to go. Oh, and then that's what happened in 7. I didn't see exactly what happened to him there. But this was on the restart. He restarts from P2, it looks like. And 2 gets the wall, so we get around on the inside, and then he got loose. The 7 did. Hopefully nothing more than that. Really stinks for the 7, though. Flying high one moment, and then into the inside wall the next. 19 kind of just turns down into the 3 there, and then they get themselves all in a wreck. 3 had some bad luck in this one, it looks like. He was back up to 9th place, challenging for 8th. And then 19 just turns all the way down the track, it looks like. Kind of an odd situation. Yeah, I think the 19's just got to be aware that he's gotten the car inside call, so he can't just keep coming down. Weird place for the 3 to get alongside him there. It looked like they had some big speed difference. The 19 just doesn't quite react. Kind of turns down into him, because it looked like the 19 was trying to do that cut down line, but you can't just continue to take it if a guy gets to your inside like that. You kind of have to adjust on the fly. Moving along, the 19 getting to the 18's quarter panel there. The 18's weirdly far off the wall. But the 19 kind of just does tap his quarter panel. Sweaty into the wall that time. Man, sorry, I keep yawning. And then the 10 into the pits. And into the wall. That was weird. Looked like he did that on purpose. I guess, I don't know why he would do that. I don't know why anybody was pitting in the first place. Because didn't everybody pit? On lap 40 or whatever? So I don't know why he would be pitting there. That's really odd. It really stinks, because he was having a good run. I still haven't seen what happened to the 8. He was pretty upset. I haven't really seen anybody run into him yet. It might have been stuff that happened that didn't show up in the incidents here. And here I think we're just getting some tire wear readings since we're so far into this final run. I really did not expect we'd get such a long run. Oh, here's the fishtailing 14, where we had to just be patient, approaching him there. Lost us a little bit of time, but it didn't matter. We were not going to catch the number 1. I think the 1 probably had more in the tank to fight if he needed to as well. So here just got to back off a little bit, let the guy catch it. Better to lose a little bit of time than to end up in a wreck as he catches the thing. Number 4, tire reading. And the 3, still P15 after all the troubles he's encountered this race. 5 catching him there, looks like tire readings. So we will skip ahead a little bit, because that's probably all that's going on here. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to see much else. I think that's probably going to take us right to the end of the race. Unless we had any last lap shenanigans going on, people fighting hard right to the end. But we know it didn't bring out a yellow. Wall there for the 14, it looked like. Here's our right front, finally reaching 50%. We ended up with 49, I think, didn't it say? So that's why only now showing up as we head to the white flag. And in fact, it was the last thing to show up at all, so P2. Lots of stuff going on in this race in the back, it looked like. Some fast guys involved in some stuff, and then some weird pit stops, I'm not sure for what purpose, for some other guys that were pretty fast, but we're able to keep it consistent enough, get ourselves a P2, and be one of the only the 9 cars on the lead lap, so that's a good run for us. The 1 outclassed me just a bit, but we gave him our best shot. Maybe if I'd saved my tires a little bit better, we might have been able to compete a little bit more than we did, but coulda, shoulda, woulda is what it is. We'll look at the race results now. Hopefully be able to get some safety rating back too after super speedways and such hurting that number. And in fact we do. 22 gained back, so we're at 4.91. Want to get that back to A499. And 32 gained in the iRating department as well. So pretty good day at the track for us. 139 championship points for our runner-up finish. As we'll go ahead and scroll through here to the rest of your field. It was a big one. 29 cars in this single split. So that will do it for this one. Thank you for joining me for some Gen 4 racing here at Rockingham. Old school Rockingham. Still haven't run the new one. Maybe next time, but for now, old school cars, old school Rockingham, and it was a fun race. I'm glad we got some green flag laps in. So thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.